Hey everyone, Erin here from Writersbrooke. I know I'm pretty late to the party, but I had the chance to beat Naughty Dog's Uncharted 4: A Thief's End. I mean, where do I even start? This game is an absolute masterpiece from beginning to end. The first 15 minutes or so of the game give you the distinct feeling that you're actively participating in a movie. The parts where I thought it would switch over to cutscenes, the game had me keep playing, and I felt like even more part of the game. I sat there playing with my mouth wide open and could not wait to keep going. At the climax of the opening scene, you suddenly find yourself at home, Nathan Drake, living a peaceful, normal life with your beautiful wife Elena. The sudden change of pace does nothing to disengage your interest or your feeling of immersion, it only intensifies it. Here you are peeking into the life of Nathan Drake, the famous treasure-hunting thief. And I absolutely love the way they portray his relationship with his wife. They're very much best friends and they're so in love and they share a really tender moment together. But you aren't away from the action for very long. Someone from Nathan's past seeks him out at work and seemingly against his will, he's dragged into another adventure. I'm assuming everyone already knows who the man from the past is, but I won't spoil it at this point just in case. I will go into detail about him later though, just fair warning. One of the best parts of the game is its set pieces. I was captivated by lush jungles, mysterious islands surrounded by bright blue ocean, abandoned ruins with danger around every corner, opulent manors, and I didn't even have to leave my house. This game was made for 4K. Everything looks so smooth and vibrant. The colors just pop right off the screen. Now, I don't generally like to mess around with photo mode, but I actually found myself opening it up several times at particularly breathtaking moments, moving the camera around to get just the right angle. I felt like a professional photographer, even though I'm very much remedial. Naughty Dog added just the right mix of action, exploring, and dialogue. The fighting is my least favorite part of the game, not because it's bad, but because I just wanted to discover all of the hidden treasures and see all of the sights. However, I didn't feel like the game was saturated with fighting. I think it had just the right amount. It was enough to keep me from getting bored, but also not so much that it was tiresome. The main focus of the game is definitely discovery. While it's not technically open world, it still felt huge. You can keep track of how many treasures and journal entries you've found, and I can't believe how many treasures I missed. I thought I scoured just about every inch of the map. You don't have to find a ton of things to progress, and each area is pretty straightforward. I don't think I got lost very often, or at all even. I also love that it is a relatively short game. With all of the massive open world games that have come out, like Horizon Zero Dawn, Red Dead Redemption 2, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Final Fantasy 15, and so on. It's nice to be able to sit down and not stress about how many other games I still have to play. I was just able to take my time and enjoy it. I absolutely love the characters. Nathan Drake is basically Nathan Fillion incarnate. He's super sassy and funny, but also serious and smart when he needs to be. Sully is Nathan's fiery father figure, full of tough love, but also the kind of man who'd do anything for Nathan, despite all of his antics and his penchant for getting himself into trouble. Nathan's wife Elena is the perfect balance of tough, adventurous, and feminine. She truly is his soulmate. Now, the man at the beginning of the game that I mentioned is Nathan's brother Sam, who Nathan thought to be dead for 15 years. I love their relationship and their constant teasing of each other. You get to play parts of their past that give you a large peek into what growing up was like for them. It explains perfectly how Nathan became the man he is today, and it's sweet to see how the brothers fiercely protect each other no matter what. dialogue. This game has some of the greatest lines ever. It's incredibly natural and does not sound scripted at all.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I practically had it.
You can give it another shot. Come on, double or nothing. My car could really use a good cleaning.
Really? You gonna start the smack talk
There's
now?
this mode called easy mode. I just switch it.
Wow.
It's way easier on
Nope, just
easy
keep
mode.
talking.
I don't even know how to describe it. I guess you could say it's like being a fly on the wall and watching a slightly dysfunctional family. Nathan and Sam, who you spend probably most of the game with, are constantly making jabs at each other, joking about other people, and making silly observations in even the most dire of circumstances. They are definitely brothers. Now, there is a lot of climbing in this game, like impossible climbing and jumping and sliding and near-death experiences. It is so much fun. But my favorite thing is when Nathan starts yelling, "Crap, crap, 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 crap!" Or when he gives a victorious woo when he makes an amazing jump. Every reaction he has is exactly how I would be in those situations. They make him so human. I believe the kids say same or big mood. Now, watching the cutscenes, I can't believe this game came out in 2016. The characters' faces are so realistic. You can see every pore and the sweat gleaming on their face. Naughty Dog did an incredible job with motion capture. Like I said earlier, the game is really just a movie that you get to control. The facial expression changes are flawless, and the characters' eyes are mesmerizing to watch. People have been asking lately if video games can be considered art, and honestly, this is one that makes me believe that some of them are. 10 out of 10, I would recommend this game to anyone. Even if action-adventure isn't your forte, I mean, it's definitely not mine. I mostly play fantasy RPGs, and I haven't been good at other kinds of video games since about 2007. I guarantee you will love Uncharted 4. Overall, it's just such a fun, joyful experience. It's even rated T, which is so refreshing to see. Seems like every new game that comes out is M for blood, severe language, and nudity. Uncharted has none of these things, so it's a game that even your kids could enjoy. It really is a game for everyone.